From gravity-defying skyscrapers to buildings that look straight out of a sci-fi movie, the world is filled with architectural wonders that will leave you in awe. Have you ever seen a building that floats in midair, or a structure that defies the laws of physics? Well, buckle up, because today we're diving into the top 10 architectural wonders you won't believe exist. Get ready to have your mind blown. At number 10, we have the Nakagin Capsule Tower in Japan. Humans dream big, but sometimes we dream too early. Take the Nakagin Capsule Tower in Japan. Built in 1972, it was like something out of the Jetsons. The building was composed of small, prefabricated capsules, each a self-contained living space. It was a futuristic vision of modular urban living where you could swap out old capsules for new ones. Sadly, the Nakagin Capsule Tower was demolished in 2013, its vision ahead of its time. But it remains a symbol of innovation, a reminder that sometimes the most radical ideas take time to be embraced. At number 9, we have the Cybertecture egg in India. The Cybertecture egg in India isn't just an architectural feat, it's a symbol of the future. This giant egg-shaped structure is a self-sustaining building designed to generate its own energy and minimize its environmental impact. The egg shape isn't just for show, it's highly efficient, allowing for natural ventilation and maximizing natural light. The building skin is covered in solar panels, generating enough electricity to power the entire structure. Beyond sustainability, the Cybertecture egg is a showcase for cutting-edge technology. From smart lighting systems to advanced air purification, it's a glimpse into the future of architecture, where sustainability and technology work hand in hand to create a greener, smarter world. At number 8, we have the Basalt Columns Church in Iceland. Sometimes the most breathtaking architecture isn't man-made. Sometimes it's found in the raw, untamed beauty of nature. Enter the Basalt Columns Church in Iceland, an architectural marvel inspired by one of Iceland's most iconic natural wonders, the hexagonal basalt columns. These towering geometric formations of volcanic rock rise from the earth like something out of a fantasy novel, creating a stunning natural spectacle. The church's design mimics these basalt columns, creating a sense of harmony between man-made and natural beauty. The exterior is clad in dark volcanic rock, blending seamlessly with the surrounding landscape. The Basalt Columns Church reminds us that the greatest inspirations often come from the world around us. It's a tribute to the awe-inspiring power of nature and the human ability to create beauty that echoes the wonders of the natural world. At number 7, we have the Cactus Towers in Denmark. When you think of Denmark, you probably picture windmills, pastries, and maybe a certain little mermaid statue. But get ready to add giant concrete cacti to that list. The Cactus Towers in Denmark are residential towers designed to resemble, you guessed it, cacti. But before you dismiss them as just another wacky architectural whim, listen up. These towers are incredibly innovative and environmentally friendly. Each branch of the cactus is actually a balcony, providing residents with their own little slice of outdoor space. The balconies are angled to maximize sunlight exposure, which helps reduce the building's energy consumption. The towers are also covered in greenery, with plants and vines cascading down the sides, transforming them into living structures. The Cactus Towers are a perfect example of how architecture can merge beauty with sustainability, creating spaces that are as functional as they are visually striking. At number 6, we have the Sutyagin house in Russia. Now, some people build houses, others build dreams. Then there's Nikolai Sutyagin, who built the tallest wooden house in the world without blueprints. Talk about ambition. This 13-story wooden behemoth in Russia was a sight to behold. Imagine a cross between a log cabin and a skyscraper, towering over everything in its neighborhood. The whole thing was built by Sutyagin himself, piece by piece, using whatever materials he could get his hands on. Building a structure like this wasn't just about showcasing skill, it was about pushing the limits of what was possible. Sadly, the Sutyagin house met an untimely end in 2008 when it was deemed a fire hazard and demolished. At number 5, we have the Heydar Aliyev Center in Azerbaijan. Designed by Zaha Hadid, this futuristic building is all curves. No straight lines, no sharp corners. When you think of futuristic buildings, the Heydar Aliyev Center in Azerbaijan should come to mind. This building is all curves, no sharp corners, no straight lines, just this incredible flowing form that seems to defy gravity. The architect Zaha Hadid was known for her futuristic fluid designs. She wanted to create buildings that evoked a sense of movement and dynamism, and the Heydar Aliyev Center is a perfect example of her vision. The building's exterior is clad in sweeping panels that seem to flow seamlessly into one another. It's as though the structure itself is alive, breathing, and shifting in response to the world around it. Inside, the space is just as impressive. The vast open interior has curving walls and ceilings, creating a sense of endless possibility. The flowing form of the building is designed to make visitors feel small in a good way, a reminder that innovation can humble us while inspiring greatness. At number 4, we have the Lotus building in China. Now, I've seen some strange things in my travels, but this building in China, this one takes the cake. Picture this, a giant shimmering lotus flower rising out of the middle of a lake. That's the Lotus building, and it's every bit as surreal as it sounds. The building was designed to resemble a blooming lotus flower, a symbol of purity and enlightenment in Chinese culture. And let me tell you, it's a sight to behold. The petals are covered in thousands of stainless steel panels that reflect the light, creating this incredible shimmering effect. At night, the building is illuminated with LED lights, making it look like something out of a fairy tale. But the Lotus building isn't just a pretty face, it's also a marvel of engineering and sustainable design. The building is designed to collect rainwater, which is then used for irrigation and to regulate the temperature inside. It's not just a symbol of beauty, it's a symbol of how architecture can merge aesthetics with functionality. The Lotus building is a testament to human creativity where art meets sustainability. It's proof that sometimes the most extraordinary architectural wonders come from nature itself, inspiring us to blend the natural world with human ingenuity. At number 3, we have the Capitol Gate building in Abu Dhabi. Leaning 18 degrees westward, this skyscraper defies gravity with a purposeful tilt that's 4 times steeper than the Leaning Tower of Pisa. It's a triumph of engineering and innovation. But hold on to your hats, because the Capitol Gate building in Abu Dhabi makes Pisa look like a rank amateur. This skyscraper leans a whopping 18 degrees westward, more than 4 times the lean of the Tower of Pisa. And get this, it's intentional. The engineers actually designed it that way. Now, I'm no engineer, but I've played one on TV, and let me tell you, building a skyscraper is no walk in the park, but building one that leans on purpose, that's a whole other level of crazy. It took years of planning, complex calculations, and an immense amount of concrete and steel to pull this off. The result? A gravity-defying masterpiece that dominates the Abu Dhabi skyline. But here's the thing about the Capitol Gate, it's not just about the lean, it symbolizes ambition, innovation, and the human desire to push boundaries. It represents a vision that goes beyond the conventional, and it stands as proof that sometimes the most remarkable things come from defying the odds. At number 2, we have the cube houses in Rotterdam, Netherlands. Now, I'm a guy who appreciates a good square house. 4 walls, a roof, easy to understand, but these cube houses in Rotterdam, there's something else entirely. Imagine walking down the street and seeing a bunch of houses tilted at a 45-degree angle, like they're playing a game of Jenga that got out of hand. That's what you're dealing with here. Designed by architect Piet Blum, the idea was to create an urban forest with each house representing a tree. And let me tell you, he succeeded. Walking through this neighborhood is like stepping into a bizarre, wonderful dream. Now, you might think living in a tilted house would be a recipe for disaster. Spilled coffee, furniture sliding across the floor, you name it. But surprisingly, the interiors are designed to be functional and comfortable. It's all about adapting to a new perspective. Because the houses are tilted, the views from the windows are constantly changing. It's like looking at the world through a kaleidoscope. And believe it or not, these homes have become a major attraction, drawing tourists from around the world to witness this unusual and innovative architectural concept in action. At number 1, we have the underwater floating villas in Dubai. I've stayed in my share of interesting places, but these floating villas, this is next level stuff. Picture this, luxury underwater villas in Dubai, where excess is a way of life. Imagine waking up to panoramic views of the ocean floor, fish swimming by, coral reefs teeming with life, all from the comfort of your own submerged bedroom. It's like having your own personal aquarium, except you're living in it. These villas come with 3 levels, one above water, one at sea level, and one submerged. So you get to soak up the sun on your private deck, dine with a view of the ocean, and retreat to your underwater oasis for a night of peaceful slumber. The villas are designed with environmental consciousness in mind, using sustainable materials and minimizing their impact on the marine ecosystem. It's luxury that's also friendly to the environment. The floating Seahorse villas are a testament to human ingenuity. They challenge the notion of what's possible in real estate, merging technology, design, and sustainability into a single stunning package. If you've ever dreamed of living in an underwater paradise, these villas are as close as it gets. These architectural wonders are more than just concrete and steel. They're testaments to human ingenuity, creativity, and our never-ending desire to push the boundaries of what's possible. From floating villas to gravity-defying towers, these buildings challenge our perceptions and inspire the future of architecture. Which one blew your mind the most? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, Subscribe and hit the bell icon for more mind-blowing discoveries. Until next time, keep your eyes peeled for the extraordinary.